What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
Back when I was in high school, I had a friend who did a couple of hits of acid and watched the movie Forrest Gump. After watching the movie, we had a conversation about it because I wasn't there to watch it with him. He came up with the theory that Forrest Gump was actually the person that shot Kennedy, Lennon, and Martin Luther King. When I asked him how he got that theory, he came up with one simple reason. When you watch the film, after Forrest Gump talks about each one of those deaths, he shows back up to his house, either in uniform with a suitcase or with a suitcase. The full theory being Forrest Gump was a simple man just following orders, trying to protect America.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
The moon landing never happened, and before you say I'm crazy, I brought all the receipts. The biggest giveaway it was faked is Neil Armstrong's footprint on the moon. I need you to carefully analyze this footprint. Now compare it to this. This is what the bottom of Neil Armstrong's boot actually looked like. Now, I don't know about you, but clearly those two aren't the same. And this is a rock they supposedly found on the moon. And if you look right there, there's clearly a C written on it, almost exactly like it was a movie prop. Isn't it peculiar that there's no stars in any of the moon landing pictures? Almost like the entire thing was filmed on a set. I mean, why else would the flag be waving if it wasn't filmed on Earth? There's no air or wind in space. Even Buzz Aldrin, who was part of the moon landing, is quoted saying it was staged. The reason why they did this is they wanted to win the space race. Russia was trying to go to the moon, so America beat them to it.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
Disney World planned for Hillary Clinton to win in 2016, which led to some interesting results. If you don't know, Disney has what's called the Hall of Presidents at Disney World, where it's a bunch of animatronic presidents and they just like move around. It's really creepy, but it's also kind of cool. And every time there's a new president, there's gotta be a new animatronic. But these animatronics take a while to build and perfect. So Disney might have started ahead of time. And I'm about to show you Donald Trump's animatronic. And you'll notice it bears a striking resemblance to the person he was running against. This has haunted me in my dreams ever since I saw it, and now I humbly share it with you. It looks like they created the Hillary Clinton animatronic and we're like, we gotta fix it.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
This is it. My time's shine. Go to your browser and go on a Google. Type CIA. There you go. And just so you see, we're gonna go to their actual website, which is this one, CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. Click on it and scroll all the way down where it says resources, and you are gonna click where it's gonna say Freedom of Information Act. Click on that one and it'll drag you here. Here you can type any keywords you want, zombies, anything. For today, I'm gonna teach you this one, Mars exploration. I already have it in here. Go check it out. Trust me. It's no game. It's an actual document from CIA, okay? This is from 1984. Go read it. You are going to be shitting bricks if you read it. Try to understand it. Wow.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
The real reason why school was created wasn't to educate us or teach us. See, most of us are under the impression that we go to school every day for 12 years, which is what we have to do so that we can gain an education for the real world. We can gain common sense, as we should be under that impression. We spend 7 hours there every day, 180 days of the year, and like I said, for 12 years of the beginning chapter of our life. But nah, it wasn't created to educate us, give us some common sense, prepare us for the real world. It was created to kill our imagination. Take a look at this picture right here. When we're young toddlers, we start off with real creativity, real intelligence, real happiness, life filled with colors and joy. And when we go through the 12-year process of school, it drains out our imagination, our creativity, our joyful thought process. Here's another picture. We start off so open-minded. A circle is infinite. So we start off with an infinite thought process, an endless imagination. And when we go through that terrible process of school, it puts us in a box of fake things that school indoctrinated us with.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
Not exactly sure if this is a conspiracy theory, but I read this about 6 months ago. What if when we die, the light at the end of the tunnel is a light to another hospital room? There we are born, and the only reason you come out crying is because you remember everything from your past life, and you're crying at the fact that you died and lost everything. As you grow and start to forget your past life, and you focus on the life you have now, but patches of memory stay behind, and that memory causes deja vu.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
In the movie Avengers Age of Ultron, all of the Avengers try to lift Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. The only one that's able to make it slightly budge is Captain America. He's able to get it close because he's the most worthy, but there's still something holding him back. Fast forward to Captain America, the Civil War, and you realize that he was aware the entire time of Tony's parents' murder, who is his best friend, the Winter Soldier. After he comes clean with all of this at the letter at the end of the movie, the next time Captain America runs into Mjolnir, Avengers Endgame, he's able to lift the hammer. That's because he's now worthy.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your
Open up your internet and take the word Illuminati, turn it around, spell it backwards, and then put .com and see where it goes.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
Every year, a million kids go missing, and like nobody knows why, where they are, or what happened to them. But one thing, just one thing, always correlates, bro. Look. In 2019, 2.3 billion chicken sandwiches were sold. That's 3.3% higher than 2018. And then in 2020, 6.4 billion were sold. Now look at this. Now look how the missing kids numbers go up. Look, 2018, 2019, and 2020. Now, what do you think happened to these kids? Like, the more people that go missing, the more chicken sandwiches that come out. I'm noticing that.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
The pandemic is here so that the government can change the batteries in the birds.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
Wait for it. Dinosaurs helped build the pyramids. Back in 2007, evangelist Vince Fenech went on record stating that because dinosaurs were mentioned in the book of Job, that dinosaurs were around at that time. And because Job was written around the time of the Great Pyramids, then they obviously helped with building them. In 2014, a group of French and Egyptian archaeologists found another chamber inside of the Pyramid of Giza. And with that, they found a bunch of wall paintings and bones that resembled a velociraptor. And then in 2017, Egyptologist Nadir al-Samud found papyri and stone palettes that depicted the building of the pyramids. And in those, they depicted great god beasts whose heads touched the sky and whose tails could take out an army of men. And because Egypt led the way for the domestication of animals, it's not that far-fetched to think they domesticated dinosaurs.